I have this little controller right here, and it is the Gamesir. It's got the most adorable name in the world. The Gamesir Pocket Taco. It's called the Pocket Taco because it's shaped like a little taco shell, and your phone just slides right into it. And now you can play your game with real buttons. Awesome. To be completely transparent with you, this is a sponsored video. Gamesir is sponsoring me to talk about their controller. So I'm not going to say that this is a review. It's more of an overview. So I'm going to go over the features of the Gamesir Pocket Taco. I still can't get over that name. And I'll let you guys just decide if these features are something that is appealing to you or not. First of all, let's just hit its main features. It's compatible with both iPhone and Android phones. It's portable and it's compact, and it only weighs 62.2 grams. It has a sensor inside the phone or inside the controller that automatically detects when you open it up. So I'm going to open it up here, and you can see that the light turns on because it detects that I opened it up. And then when I let it go, it goes right back to where it was. And after a minute, that's going to shut back off, just like you can see there. So that's a really great feature because it has a 600 milliamp hour battery in it, and it's going to last you for hours and hours. And the reason it's going to last so long is because it automatically shuts itself off, so you don't have to think about it. It basically means that you never have to think about it once you've got it paired, which is awesome. I really like that it has these soft silicone pads on the front and back where it comes into contact with your phone, because that means that the plastic isn't going to scratch into your phone. The one thing I will say is if you are carrying this around in your pocket like I do, if you're carrying it in your pocket, it might get some dust and debris on those silicone pads, and then you're putting those up against the glass. So when you take it out, before you put it on your phone, I would just make sure that you don't see any debris. Just give it a quick wipe down with your fingers, and then it should be perfect for your phone. So let's go ahead and put this on my phone and see how it feels. You can see that I'm using the Delta emulator. Before I actually put the controller on, there's a couple things that I want to make sure that I show you guys first. Number one, this gear icon up here is very important. I'm going to press that, and it says controllers. Player one is on the touch screen, and that's because if I don't have any controller connected, I'm still going to want to be able to play. We're going to come back to that in a second. Down here, we have controller skins. Now, this might seem unimportant because we're going to use a physical controller with our phone, but there is something here that I think is very important. If we go down to Game Boy Advance, because that's the games that I'm going to run today, we can see the layouts. This is my portrait layout, and this is my landscape layout. If I tap this, if I want, I can download other controller skins and use those. I'm not going to bother with that, though. Up here, you're going to see a little controller with a line through a button. If I tap on that, it's going to give me two options. It's going to say no game controller or game controller. Right now, this is no game controller, so this is what I would see. If I hit game controller, it's going to say no controller skin. That is actually something that I don't want. I'm going to launch a game so that I can show you why you don't want that. So I'm going to hit done, and I'm going to launch Final Fantasy. And as you can see, no controller. It works the way that you would expect. I would reach down and play games like this, but I want to use this controller. So now what I need to do is I need to go back to main menu and tap on this. And when I open this, you can see the lights are going to turn on. And in a second, right here, it's going to say wireless controller. So now it's connected as a wireless controller, and that's what I'm going to use. So if I hit done and I go back to Final Fantasy and I hit resume, you can see that the picture's in the middle of the screen. And if I put this on here, well, it's covering up part of the screen. That is not something that you want. So I'm just going to take that off, and I'm just going to keep it on my finger so it doesn't turn back off. This is one thing that I've run into with the Delta emulator is I can't seem to close the game. All right, I'm going to go back into this. It's still saying that it's using my wireless controller, but I'm going to come down here to Game Boy Advance. I'm going to tap on this little symbol right here, and I'm going to say game controller, and I'm going to pick a controller skin for portrait mode. And it doesn't matter what it looks like because it's going to be covered up anyway. So now that I have that, I'm going to hit done, and you don't have to do this every time. I'm showing you how to do it the first time. I'm going to go back into here, and I'm going to go ahead and load my save state, which it looks like my save state got deleted. That's upsetting. All right, well, okay. My save state is now gone, but that's okay. All right, next up, I want to show you another thing. Right here, it says that if I have to press the A button in order to advance the dialogue, I'm going to go ahead and press A. Now, sometimes you're actually going to want your A button and your B button in different positions, and that's actually really, really easy to do. All you have to do is you're going to use this M button here, and if you press the M button and the B button for 2 seconds, it's going to switch where the buttons are. So now if I push the A button, oh, it looks like it didn't actually switch. 1, 2, 3. Maybe that was long enough. So now the next time the dialogue comes up on the screen and it asks me to push the A button, which should happen any second now. Now, if I go to press the A button, nothing is happening. And that's because I just swapped my A and my B buttons. So now if I press my B button, you'll see that it switched. If I want to go back to pressing A for A, I'm just going to hit M, hold this down, 1, 2, 3. And now I can tab through with that A button, which is a really cool thing. Now, the D-pad and face buttons actually surprised me because according to Gamesir, they're membrane buttons, but when I push them, they don't feel clicky, but they don't feel mushy like most membrane buttons do. They actually feel fairly tactile, and which is really interesting because then, according to Gamesir, the bumper buttons and the trigger buttons are not membrane, they are tactile, and they don't feel that different than the face buttons. Overall, I feel like the controls feel really, really good. The only ones that feel mushy are the start and select buttons, and that really is not a big deal because when you're playing games, you aren't pushing those buttons on a regular basis. You also have 2 more buttons on the front. Those are your M button and your home button. We'll talk about those later on in the video. And on the very top, you have your USB-C charging to charge the 600 milliamp hour battery that's in this. Now, one of the things about emulating on your phone is you're using your phone for extended periods of time, and that's going to run through the battery fairly quickly. One of the things that I absolutely love about this particular controller is on the bottom, it has a slot for a USB-C port, so you can just, or maybe even Lightning, you could just slide your phone charger in there and you can charge your phone while you're playing. This makes your phone one of the best retro handheld devices that you can take with you, I think. And another advantage to using a controller like this when you're playing a game is this controller is plastic, and that means it's not passing the heat from your phone into your hands. Whenever you're playing a game on your phone, phones tend to get pretty hot because they're so small and compact and there's lots of technology in there. So if you're doing something on your phone, it gets hot. Well, now I'm not holding onto the phone itself. I'm holding onto this plastic controller, and it kind of protects my hands from that heat. I will also say that the layout on this is really comfortable because it has this shelf on the back for your fingers to like hold onto. Like my hands just naturally rest with my index fingers up here just above the triggers, my pinkies underneath, and then my thumbs land right on here. This is a very comfortable way to play. And then when you're done with it, all you do is take it out and you can see that it shuts off after a second. These lights will turn off, and now it detected that it's no longer connected, and now I can go back to using a touchscreen game. That is really awesome. I like this feature a lot. So for me, the chances of me leaving the house without my phone are slim to none, and that means that it's really easy for me to bring something like this with me so that I can play a game and maybe actually break through that backlog without doom scrolling instead. So for 35 bucks, I think that this controller is an absolute steal, and I actually like it a lot. What do you guys think of the Gamesir Pocket Taco? Let me know in the comments section down below, and if it's your first time here, please subscribe. From the NerdNest, I'm Bill. Stay rad, and thanks for watching.